Most players quit after just one failure, but Queasy isn't one of them. Queasy, a name every competitive Fortnite fan knows. He became the best IGL in the world and one of the most consistent players in the game's history. Throughout his career, he's won 4 FNCS titles, including the biggest one, the FNCS Global Championship 2025. And his total earnings are already close to $1.5 million. Yo, what's good guys, I'm Cjbeards and today I'll tell you how Queasy became one of the best players in the world and what it actually took to reach the top. Let's talk about it. Alexa Cvetkovic, or just Queasy, was born in Europe in Serbia April 17, 2002. Today his name is known for consistency, leadership and cold-blooded confidence. But what most people don't know, his path to the top was anything but easy. Fortnite entered his life back in chapter 1, when everything was just getting started. No one could imagine that a regular guy from Serbia will become one of the best players in the world.
My dad used to play like a lot of video games, so I used to sit behind him and watch him and just like, I've always dreamt of competing in video games. Initially when Fortnite came out, in the gaming cafe I was playing at, everyone was playing Fortnite, so I decided one day to just play. And then literally off the start, like I was just better than everyone in the gaming cafe. In the early days I used to just like play double pump and just clean the whole lobby.
But his real shot at proving himself came in 2019. He had no idea that this day would mark the start of his career. Back in February 2019, 16 years old Queasy made his first tournament appearance. It was his first step into esports and little did anyone know. A step that would change everything. Just a couple of months later, his first real result. On April 7 at the Fortnite World Cup warm-up, Queasy placed at 101st, $350 for the duo, $175 per player. On paper it looks simple, he played here and it, but behind there were mounts of grind, fails and doubts. There were moments when it got really tough. But Queasy didn't just play, he lived Fortnite, and when his moment came, he was ready. From April to June he competed in the Fortnite World Cup qualifiers, the biggest tournament in Fortnite's history. He didn't make it through, but still walked away with 1.7 to 5k bucks, a solid result at the time. On July 21, playing with TruleX and Empirical, Queasy placed 8 in a Trios Cash Cup, 2.2k bucks. Then, on August 80, 2019, he was signed by the Ultimate Esports, his third real contract. He didn't stay long, just a bit over a month. By the end of the year, he was back with TruleX at Winter Royale, and over 3 days Queasy grabbed $3,550 per player, a strong way to close the year. The bottom line, his first year of competitive Fortnite and already $12,600 in earnings. He proved he could make money, land a contract, and mostly importantly, that a kid from Serbia could break into the Fortnite elite. A year ago, Fortnite was just a game to him, he was testing the waters. Now, first year, first earnings, first contract, for a 70 years old this wasn't just a dream, it was the start of the journey. This was just the beginning, ahead was the year that would change everything. 2020. The year everything started to change. Queasy was no longer just a guy with potential, he was starting to prove he could be at the top. In January he claimed his first prize money of the year. But ahead was a moment nobody saw coming. April season 12, for the first time ever, Queasy teaming up with TruleX made it to the FNCS finals. And on April 19 they grabbed second place and took home 16k bucks for the duo, which means $30k each. It was explosive. In just one tournament he multiplied his earnings several times, and at the moment Queasy had just turned 18. On May 3 he joined a new organization, Enterprise Gaming. For a young player from Serbia this was a huge upgrade. Just 3 weeks later, another success. At the solo FNCS Invitational Finals, Queasy took 9th place and added 40k bucks to his total.
For the shot, jumps on over and treats them with the 100 pump right there. It's Amplify who's on height. The harpoon's so good for this situation. Not a lot of builds left for either of these players. And Queasy with the low ground peak.
By this moment it was clear, he wasn't just a player anymore, he was consistent and strong, racking in over $50,000. 2020 was all about consistency. Queasy consistently plays it high all year, showing top results and steadily improving. He won tournaments, claiming top spots and solidified his status as a powerhouse. In November, Queasy left and inspired gaming after 6 months and continued growing as a player. The result? Just in 2020, $80,000, bringing his total earning past $90,000. Queasy wasn't just a player anymore, he had become a name, and ahead was the year he would start to dominate. 2021, the year Queasy got a taste of real victories. On January 31, Queasy signed with his third organization, Esports, but very soon everything will change. Ahead an event that shocked everyone. From May 29 to 30, during Chapter 2 Season 6, playing in a trio with TruleX and Lakey, Queasy made it to the FNCS Grand Finals. There they climbed first place, Queasy's first FNCS victory, taking $300,000 for the team, $100,000 each. For Queasy, this was a huge leap, his earning more than doubled. This win was a true triumph. The European Fortnite scene recognized them as the team that deserved the trophy. And this was only the first step toward future victories yet to come. But that wasn't all, even bigger achievements lay ahead. Next came new tournaments and new teammates. On August 1st he left Esports, by November teaming with Thomas HD and Anas. They placed 8th at the FNCS finals, $20,000 per player. Just a few weeks later, on November 20 to 21, they played in the FNCS Grand Royale finals as a trio. Queasy, Thomas HD and Anas took 3rd place, prize $270,000 for the team, $90,000 for Queasy. Insane, a true career breakthrough that shook everyone.
And the rest is under us.
I have no ammo.
Can you take? I don't know.
100? I'm low.
It's a tree on no.
I can play it.
Should you drop?
End of 2021, $244,000 for the year. Earnings skyrocketed. Total career earnings by year end $337,000. Queasy was no longer just a player. He became a world-class name. 2022 was an even brighter year for Queasy's career. As the first big tournament of the year, on March 6, teamed up with his new duo partner Han, and won the FNCS finals for Queasy. This was his second FNCS victory, taking $150,000 per player. Next, he kept showing consistent results. In May, he placed 8th at the FNCS finals, taking $20,000. On August 15, teamed with his new stable partner Veno. They took a 3rd place, claiming $75,000 per player.
Okay, eventually rolls through, hits a couple shots, and eventually those guys will fall. So much is happening right now on our screens. Crazy!
On June 16, Queasy signed with Galaxy Racer Esports, and what comes next will shock you. In 2022, the first major LAN tournament in Fortnite since the World Cup kicked off. Fortnite Champions Series 2022 Invitational with a total prize pool of $1 million. There were qualifiers before the event, and Queasy together with Veno successfully made it through, securing their spot in the finals. In November from the 12th to the 3rd, the tournament took place in Raleigh, USA, with 50 teams from around the world. Queasy and Veno came incredibly close to first place, but their team fell just 20 points short, finishing 2nd, taking home $70,000.
Savfk had that best drop at that time. What is this? What is this? Queasy, Veno are trying to take it by force!
You only win in one way, and that's taking that crown. Veno is here. Queasy is here. Down goes Seti. It's a big trade. It's a one-on-one.
He's trying to bait it. He's trying to bait the revive so that way Cammy might peek. Breaks through the wall. Shot's gonna be fired! And they do it! Become legends are on top!
Queasy, Veno, fellas, thank you for putting on the most unbelievable display these last 2 days. It has been incredible. One of the boldest plays we've seen, I think, ever before. Walk us through the last game and what was going through your minds going into it as well.
So first of all, I think I was like fully committed to it, and Veno was like, I think his nerves were getting a little bit in, you know, and then he said like, let's do it, and made a big mistake. Like I peeked the second guy, which I shouldn't, and then the rest is history.
That moment was absolutely insane. One wrong move and you lose first place. It became one of the most intense and thrilling moments of the tournament, remembered by everyone. For the year, Queasy earned a total $358,000 and his career earned $70,000. 2023 kicked it off with the announcement of Duo FNCS 2023 Global Championship with a total prize pool of $4 million. It was a year of big expectation, new teammates, new goals, and a chance to cement his status on the global Fortnite scene. On March 6, the tournament where Queasy really started raking up serious earnings in 2023. Teaming with Veno, they placed first as the FNCS Finals cumulative, taking home $40K per player. 2 months later, from May 12 to 14, they placed fourth as the FNCS Major 2 Finals cumulative, earning $100,000 each. And the craziest part, they won 6 out of 12 games, half of all matches, on FNCS. That's seriously impressive. And this wasn't just a good streak, this was consistency, daily practice paying off. They played calm, didn't panic, took the right fight and keep winning. Later that year, Queasy and Veno successfully qualified for the FNCS 2023 Global Championship, which took place in Denmark from October 30 to 50. They put in a strong performance, finished at 11 and earned $50K total. The winners of the Global Championship were Cooper and Miro. After the global event, Queasy decided to switch teammates and started playing with Thomas. By the end of 2023, he earned $207,000, less than in 2022, yet still showing remarkable consistency and determination. His total career earnings by year end reached $900,000. With 2024 rolling in, Queasy set his sights on the top again. At the first FNCS Grand Finals Chapter 5 Season 1, held from February 24 to 25, Queasy and Thomas took second place, just 1 point away from first, walking away with $6K each. Not a bad way to kick off the year. Not long after, on May 11th, Queasy left Galaxy Racer Esports, where he had been signed June 16, 2022, almost 2 full years. But by May 29, he joined his fifth organization, Twisted Minds, where he remains to this day. In the next season's Grand Finals, they earned $20K, but the main event of the year was the Duos FNCS 2024, with a total prize pool of $2 million. The tournament took place in Fort Worth, Texas, from September 7 to 8, and Queasy and Thomas claimed second place, only falling short to Peterbot and Poyo. They walked away with $150,000 per player, absolutely insane. They really fought for first place until the very end. Matches were insanely tight, and the way they held under pressure was impressive, very impressive. Overall, Queasy earned $247,000 for the year, bringing his total career earnings past $1 million. For 2025, the Trios mod was announced and Queasy started forming a new squad with Mertage and Sweezy. At the same time, the Fortnite Champion Series 2025 Global Championship in France was announced, and Queasy's trio dived headfirst into tournament prep. In Chapter 6, Season 1 of Trios, Queasy and his team finished 4th at the FNCS Finals, taking home $20K. In Season 2, they received $16K. Queasy also received an invite to the FNCS Pro AM LAN tournament in Reload mode, where he teamed up with Nikin to face other pros and top content creators. The result, 8th place, $12.5K, but the experience of competing against the best was invaluable. In Season 3, at the start of August, the trio again qualified for the FNCS Finals and finished 7th, earning around $11K. This result showed the teams consistently and grow 4th, 5th and 7th place finishes in FNCS, but ahead loomed the biggest tournament yet, where the prize on the line was 1st place. And how did they do it? The result speaks for themselves. Here comes the FNCS Global Championship 2025. The big day had arrived. 33 teams from around the world gathered in one location to battle for 1st place and a total prize pool of $2 million. On September 6, the first day kicked it off, and Queasy's team performed unbelievably. 3 straight wins pushed them to first place by the end of the day, with a huge lead over second place while consistently holding the high ground. September 7, day 2, wins were harder to come by, and Waniakek's team started closing the gap. But in the 11th match, the tournament's fiercest fight erupted. Queasy, Sweezy and Merstache unexpectedly clashed with Waniakek trio, igniting a battle for first place.
Took my roof. I'm dead, probably. I think I'm about to. I'm out. I'm about to. Okay. I'm dead. I'm dead. Okay. I got it. Okay. One speed, dead. Nice. I got my finish. Nice. I got my finish. Play slow. 100. Nice.
Queasy trio came out on top, leaving their opponents with no chance. In the 12th game, the team maintained their lead with 47-point gap, claiming first place and their first FNCS Global Championship 2025. Queasy earned the title of the best IGL in the world, and the team demonstrated flawless coordination and consistency. Prize pool $450,000 split 3 ways. This victory went down in Fortnite history. Players and fans alike will long remember how Queasy's trio took the crown. Right after FNCS still in the tournament vibe and just off the game, Queasy shared his emotions.
I mean, we pulled through, we got it, so that's all that matters. I was playing only for first. At the game 11, we went into this like thinking like 99% we're gonna win. So shout out to Vandenix trio, they did amazing.
In an extra interview, he said he was super hyped to win his first global FNCS championship with his team, having watched the finals in 2023 and 2024 and dreamed of lifting the trophy himself.
I mean, I got told here by Cooper and Peterbot that like going up and like lifting the trophy is like one of the best feelings, and it really is. I mean, I don't think it's fully synced in yet, but I feel amazing.
This year was special for him. After all tournaments in 2025, Queasy earned $240,000, bringing his career total to $1.4 million. After so many ups and downs, he finally reached his goal, lifting the coveted trophy with his team and cementing his status as one of Fortnite's most stable and strongest players ever. Queasy continues to represent Twisted Minds, showing dedication to his team and readiness for new challenges. This is the story of a player who never gave up. Every gamer dreams of that moment when all the grind finally pays off. Queasy's journey was long, 7 years of competitive play, thousands of fights, highs and lows, and in the end he became one of the world's top players, a name everyone who follows competitive Fortnite knows. His story isn't just numbers and trophies, it's proof that persistence, strategy and teamwork get results. From his first training sessions to winning the FNCS Global Championship, he went through it all and left his mark on Fortnite history. If you enjoyed this video about Queasy's journey and want me to continue the series with stories of other pro players and content creators, smash the like, subscribe and check the social in the description. And remember, Queasy lifted the trophy, and his story now lives in Fortnite Legends. Let this video inspire you to choose your own picks, cause every victory is the result of persistence, strategy and believing in yourself. Peace.